Okay, quickly. So I had to delete the first video because of those inserts that I put in there, the Attorney General as well as Donald Trump. So I had to delete that video because I was suspecting that at some point maybe it might be hit by copyright. So I'm just going to post this one without those inserts. The important thing is the information that the executive order was blocked. Donald Trump cannot execute it, and ICE or whoever, not ICE. This is about birthright citizenship. So people that are non-Americans and they are pregnant, their child will actually acquire American citizenship. And secondly, the doctor friend of mine that I was telling you guys about, he did say that it's unethical for inducement because all of them were being rejected. But they suspect that maybe some other doctors may have taken that for maybe they are unethical doctors, we don't know. But their hospital and his hospital where he works at, they all rejected them. They're like, sorry, this is unethical. We cannot do that. Which, anyways, now that I'm learning more and more about it, it is unethical because, from what I understand, when a woman is having difficulty giving birth and the child is now in danger, this is when they administer this particular medication that's going to induce labor and then the child is born. So when nothing is wrong with the body of the woman and nothing is wrong with the baby, that is just unethical. So that is why they rejected them. And many other hospitals as well rejected them. But of course, there will always be a black market somewhere, I guess. But other than that, that's that. Hello everyone, welcome to Gospel CD. So guys, let's go back to the United States of America, where the Washington court basically blocked the birthright citizenship that Donald Trump had not proposed, actually, he enacted as one of his executive orders that any child that does not belong to an American citizen, that child will also not be an American citizen. As you guys already, I shared with you that how some of you know who, they were tripping over themselves. Others are thinking, oh my goodness, I am far off from giving birth. And they started making appointments of inducement. They got some relief today. They were like, whoo, thank goodness for that court order. But it is only temporal. It blocks this executive order very for temporary. But my guess is it's going to go as far as the Supreme Court of America, an equivalent of our constitutional court. And so the Attorney General of Washington, I think, he's the one who carried this particular argument to the court. And apparently the judge was scathing. And you know, guys, how it's like in the US, the politics there, judges being appointed by a president, even here in South Africa as well, even though we do have a JSC, which recommends a judge to the president to be appointed. In the US, the president just go like, you. Okay, not like that, but it's appointed by the president, and this particular judge apparently was appointed by Reagan. And I'm thinking, Reagan, when was he president? In the 80s or something like that? So this guy has been on the bench for 40 years. And so when Donald Trump was asked about this particular block, but let's go back to you know who. Now I had to go to the friend of mine who is a doctor in the US, who whispered to me that, hey, those people, he's like, we don't know how many of them already made appointment for inducement. These guys even know inducements. Thank you to those of you who were teaching me about inducement and the type, I think it's pincoin. Is it pincoin? I don't know how to pronounce it. Basically, it is to bring labor. Oh my goodness. It just sounds too painful from what I was being explained to. But other than that, thank you so much, you guys. I love being educated by y'all. Now, they are canceling their appointments. He's like, my friend, let me tell you. You remember I told you yesterday that we're inundated with calls coming from you know where? Green, white, and green. Now they are calling back to cancel their inducement appointments. They are happy, relieved. And I'm like, hey, do they understand this man called Donald Trump? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Because Donald Trump, as you heard him say, is going to appeal this. So since he's going to appeal this, it sounds to me, Supreme Court of America, it's where he is headed to fight this off. I'm not quite sure what the strategy is here. I think he's just testing the waters to see if he will get away with another constitutional clause. Maybe he might target the LGBT. He might target women's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I think there's something bigger that he's going for, but he wants to test it with this constitutional provision and see what he can get out of it. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that's what he wants to do, but I think he's just testing the waters by using this particular constitutional provision that has been going on for over 180 years in the United States, that a child born in the soils of the United States is an American citizen, even though the parents may not be American citizen, but that child belongs to the United States of America. So let's see how it all goes. So they have temporary relief according to the court judgment, as I've shown you guys already with the Washington Attorney General. Basically, I don't know, announcing that they interdicted it and it's blocked basically. And people who are non-American citizens, they can go ahead, give birth in America, and that child will be an American citizen. That's basically what the block means. So what else are they going to be taking to court? We'll see as the eyes will be opened. And that, guys, I thought, let me come back and just tell you that, yeah, they got relieved and they celebrated. But still, do you hate your country that much that you don't want your child to be proudly green, white, and green? Whatever. Anyways, please don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. See you later. Goodbye.